How do you eat foods that you love and still lose weight? I'm going to show you because it's time for me to have a post-workout meal. Hope all is going well. I'm Robert Ferguson, a nutritionist, weight loss coach, scientist, researcher, author, motivational speaker, and I've been helping people lose weight for a long time, over 20 years. It goes back to 1995 when I got into the game, and we've helped a lot of people. So let me share a couple things before I show you how to eat Fruit Loops in the healthiest way. Okay, I'm going to turn Fruit Loops into a fat-burning meal in my short little moment with you. Now, everything I'm going to share with you, just please understand, is evidence-based, clinically proven. We've done 3 studies, and in all of our studies, we have great retention. And the outcomes, 1, people lose weight. 2, we've seen significant improvements with cholesterol, triglycerides, hemoglobin A1C, blood pressure, reduction of inflammation, etc. So we're proven. So everything is substantiated. And if you would like to see our white papers or learn more about the studies that we've done, we did one with Gateway out in Pennsylvania that went great. We had 93% retention, which is amazing. We did one with Aetna Insurance in the state of Missouri. We had over 81% retention. And again, everything, it worked. So I'm going to share with you the principle of how important it is on how you combine your foods. Now, Fruit Loops. Okay, now you may never eat Fruit Loops. This could be organic Fruit Loops. It could be Barbara cereal, right? So Barbara is a brand, and they have a whole bunch of cereals, and they use like beet juice to get the colors, and it kind of looks like Fruit Loops, but I wanted to show you with Fruit Loops. Now, this Fruit Loops is 160 calories. The carbs are 37 grams, got 2 grams of protein. I don't eat Fruit Loops all the time, but it reminds me of my childhood. Like, it really takes me back, like honeycombs, sugar bears, Captain Crunch. Like, you remember those things? Well, believe it or not, or if you didn't know this, now you know, is that they have improved a lot of the ingredients. It's still not something that I would say everyone in the world should be eating processed cereal like this. But you're going to eat certain things, right? So with the diet-free life methodology, which is what all these studies are based on, this is what we teach our clients. The Fruit Loops, the cereal, is a fast carb, okay? So I'm going to take my cereal, okay, and you can do this at home. I've had diabetics do this, and the outcome has been absolutely amazing, right? So I pour my Fruit Loops in the bowl, as you can see. That's my fast carb. So how do I make it healthier, right? Because the carb count is not really, it's about the same as an apple, right? So when you look at this serving of fast carbs, 37 grams of carbs, and then you're probably saying, how much sugar is in it? It doesn't matter, okay? All carbs are going to break down and become sugar in the blood. So stay with me. Don't get caught up on that. And again, this is diabetic friendly, what I'm sharing with you, okay? So we have this. That's my fast carb. And so instead of using regular milk, which I could, I decide whenever I'm going to have Fruit Loops, I go get like a liquid protein shake. So I'm going to use Atkins. Now there's Premier Protein. There's some organic ones that you can go and buy. This is creamy vanilla. It's 160 calories in this. So we got 160 calories in the fast carb cereal, 160 calories in this protein, and this will be my milk. So I have a protein and a fast carb. This is the same as a steak and a potato. This could be chicken breasts and a yam. This could be, you know what I mean? So I got my protein, I got my fast carb. So now how do I make it even healthier? Well, I like strawberries, and I live in a county where we sell strawberries all over the world. So strawberries are always available, and they're fresh, and I can get them on the side of the road. I can get them in the store. They're great. So I have a cup of strawberries, and I'm going to take strawberries. It actually is good, you guys. And I'm going to put it inside my cereal. Now, you can eat it on the side. You can go with blueberries. You can go with blackberries, raspberries. That's gooseberries. That's your call. This is a slow carb. So I have a protein with my liquid shake. I have a fast carb with my cereal, and I have a slow carb. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Oh, yeah. Now, what I like about it is there's a bump of protein in the strawberries, but there's dietary fiber, right? So the cereal only had 2 grams of dietary fiber, which is like nothing. I mean, let me make sure. It has, 2 grams of dietary fiber processed. So to soften it all up, I got the berries. So I have added dietary fiber. And now I'm going to add my protein. And the last thing I need to do after that is eat it. So I just created a fat burning meal. And what's cool about this liquid protein shake is that I do like sweets a little bit. I don't eat a lot of sweets, but I like sweet stuff. And again, you can go with the protein, source of whatever you want. And I just created a fat burning meal. I took a processed food like Froot Loops, added some protein, added some dietary fiber, and all of the phytochemicals and the benefits that come with the berry, the polyphenols, all of that is now softening it up. And if I was a diabetic and I consumed this, you would know within 2 hours if what I'm saying is true, because your blood glucose levels are not going to spike that high, which will also be a sign that your insulin levels aren't going to spike as high. And there's another hormone that I'll be talking about very soon. It's in my book that I'm really putting a lot of energy and focus on. It's not going to spike too high. And because it's not going to spike too high, this is a fat burning meal, and I'm in fat burning mode. So what's up there, Mindy? Mindy says, what kind of protein is that? You could go with the Premier Pro, which they have a vanilla. I have that in the fridge. This is a creamy vanilla by Atkins. So it's primarily protein, a liquid, protein shake. So you just pour it in. It can be a snack by itself. And then I'm good. And now it's just a matter of enjoying. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is like, and I have diabetic clients that are eating this, doing things like this, and getting amazing results, you guys. Okay. I'm not selling you anything. I'm sharing with you education. Okay. And kind of insight into how the Diet Free Life methodology can work. So if you're on the fence and you're thinking about getting with a coach, get with a coach. Learn how to do this. Consider becoming a coach. You know what I mean? And then use it on yourself, and then use it on and help other people. Okay. If you have any other questions, reach out to me. What's up, Amy Prime? Hey, this is good. You know it's good. So I'm going to say bye so I can go and get my grub on. So that's an example of how you can make a fat burning meal, how you can take something that most people would say, oh, that's too high in sugar. Oh, don't eat that. That's bad for you, and make it healthier. Anyway, you guys have a good one. God bless.